The only reason why she remains here is because she's cute. She's just gonna stay right here for the time being, but if I need the room, she's gonna be the one to go. Maybe I should have organized these by genres. Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Valisa, and I'm so happy that you decided to stop by. Okay y'all, so today's video is going to be a book organization. So I have like multiple little piles of books right here that I have hauled recently, but I just never got around to putting them on my shelves because that means I have to like rearrange things to fit them on there. And so I figured this would be like a fun little video of us just like organizing my books to fit in these new books and for me to like get them off of the floor. I am trying to make that a goal of just not letting my books sit stacked up in neat little piles and to actually start putting them where they need to be. So I'm just gonna take y'all on the journey of me trying to figure out where to put these books at and like how to reorganize them as well. So I figured this will be a fun little video to kind of show y'all my thought process behind how I organize my books. There really isn't a set standard. I just go for like what makes sense and also try to keep it as cute as possible as well. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into organizing these books onto these shelves. Okay, so we are over here with the books now. So I want to redo my historical romance area just because I have like a lot of new ones that I want to put here, as well as the fact that like, as you can see, they have like these little character pictures on the side, and when they're laying down, it's not so cute that way, but I like them to be very compact. I don't know, maybe it's because they're small books. I want them to be like very closely compacted together, so we'll see. I also have like this empty shelf down here, but this is mainly because like my chair completely covers this, my reading chair does, so I usually just leave this like empty and I put books that I want to like unhaul or like donate, they go down here. But I don't know y'all, I might end up putting these mass market ones. So these are just like random ones, like I got the proposal and a mass market because I just thought that cover was so cute, and I have the other one as well. So I don't know, we might do that. I also need to I need to move my plate of like rocks that I've had since I was 8 years old. I just take these rocks with me like literally everywhere because they're just so cute, but they can't stay clearly. So yeah, I just want this to be structured in a way that they can fit up like this, but I don't want to double them up either. So I don't know, we're just gonna go ahead and get into reorganizing this. Okay, so they all fit standing up perfectly, and I have some extra room right here for it. Also, I'm glad I did this because apparently I bought 2 copies of the same book. I had no clue, but maybe like the step back at me or something. I don't know, but she will now be going down here in that area. I'm also surprised to see that I have so much of Lissa K Capela's books, because I'm not quite sure if I've even read one of them. Like, I'm always mentioning like Tessa Dare and Sarah Macklin, and I also just realized I need to get some physical copies of Beverly Jenkins. All of hers are on my Kindle, so that's a note. I need to get some of hers here as well, but I don't know if they have any step backs. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. The question is, I guess I can put these then back here and just stack them there, and then I can put my rocks there, so they live to see another day on this shelf apparently. But yeah, so we're just gonna finish this one on off. Also, these books, since they're so like well worn too, sometimes they can't stand up. Like this one was struggling to stand up as well, but it is what it is. So here we go. And then I have room for like 2 more or so. So if I buy some more, I feel like I can still fit some standing up and keep these here. And here are my little rocks. Here they go. They can fit right here. I just have like random things on my shelves, y'all. Like my chapstick, apparently, that was sitting here the whole time. She does not need to be there. But yeah, so there we go. I think we're good. Stacked up next. On to this shelf. Okay, so on to this shelf. This shelf is my paperback romances, whether they're YA, adult, new adult, whatever. They all go here. So the thing is though, some of these books are on my TBR cart. Like 2 of my Emily Henrys are on my TBR cart, which is why I laid these like this. But I have more romances that I need to put up here, which are these right here. They need to have room, and these are some chunky ones. So that's one predicament we have. But I do have a second shelf right here that is a mixture of contemporary and romances. So do I just want to take this and put it with this one? But then I'll have to do something with these down here. These are like all of my mystery thrillers are down here, so I'll need to like move these. But I think that's gonna have to be the case because I actually have some book of the month that I need to put here, and as you can tell, like this shelf, she's maxed out, and my only options are to go up and put more book of the months up here, or go down. I think I have a plan. I'm gonna take these out the way. I'm gonna make 2 shelves of book of the month, and then we'll tackle this one because I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with this one as well. So let's move these out the way, then I can reorganize these, and then we can make some progress. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I like how this turned out. So I have just these left to put on a empty shelf that's this big right here. So that means that I think I'm going to move the classic shelf down a little bit to mix and mingle with this book of the month one. The thing about book of the month is I'm gonna get a new book every month, so it's like a guarantee that space is gonna be taken. I'm gonna front face one of these leftover books so that I will still have some room then, and as I get a new book I can then like officially turn it this way to do that with. I hope that makes sense. It's making sense in my head, but I hope you're enjoying this journey. This is how I organize my books. This is like the thought process behind it. I'm also looking at this and thinking that maybe I should have organized these by genres, but I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just like that these tabs now are like facing the correct way. So we're just gonna take that win and move forward to the shelf above this. So we have our empty shelf now, and then we have this classic shelf. So as you can tell, like with the classics, they're all like a little bit different here and there. So I'm thinking of taking some of these down and putting them next to this shelf, so the ones that like can fit but still have the same design structure can stay together down here. I think that'll be a good way to fill them out. But let's see. Let's just go ahead and start putting up the Book of the Month. Okay, so we have officially arrived at the second classics shelf. So I have these two right here, and this is the only solo of this one. Like, I don't have anything else by the same publisher. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put these two together, or three together, and just put them there. You know, height wise it fits. So I have these, and I have some more of these as well that I recently picked up. So I want to put all of these together, so I'm just gonna put these next to there and just kind of like keep doing it by style. I'm gonna do it that way, and then we'll discuss how I feel. Alright y'all, so I'm back, and as you can see I have reorganized this shelf, and I think it came out good. So I kept, like I said, the structure. I did not know I had so many green ones of this style, but like Anna Green Gables, Emma, and Peter Pan are apparently, they all three came in green. I do have another Jane Austen on my TBR, so I wanted to keep just a little bit of space, which is why I front faced it this one, so that when I put that one back here, I'll still have some space. So now we have arrived at a soon to be empty shelf. This was originally like new books that I bought. I was putting them here, but as you can see, it's just a bunch of like random ones. Some are romance, like this is read already, but it's there. I have like some YA ones. So I think the plan is going to be with this to take all of these down and put up my standalone romances or completed series romances. So I don't want to have any built-in space for this one. I just want all of the ones that are like completed to be here, and then the ones that I need additional space for because I have like the other book on my TBR, or like the other book is going to be coming out later on this year, I'm gonna put them on the other shelf. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna clear off this shelf to make room for that. So let's get into it. are all of the ones that are part of a series. I do have these Crazy Rich Asian ones. I feel like it could be debated. They're romance, but like also contemporary lit. So she's just gonna stay right here for the time being. But if I need the room, she's gonna be the one to go. So let's get into organizing these. So I have 2 Emily Henrys that are already over there. So I actually need 3 books worth of space for this. Same with this one. One of the books are on my TBR, and then there is a 3rd book coming out. So this is another 3 book space I need. So these 2 go together. I think this is just a duology. I want all of my Allie Hazelwoods to be together, and I think I have 2 or 3 over there. So she's a 4 space girl. This series is going to be a 4 book series. So the 3rd one is coming out later this year, and then the next one. So I'm going to wind up needing 4 spaces for this one as well. This may turn, I may have to then do these like this, but I don't know. I'm just trying to like do the math, how much space I need in my head. I think this is a trilogy or duology. I'm not quite sure, or just maybe in the same universe. Not 100% sure, but I just feel like she's part of something, so I'm keeping her in the series area. But yeah, I don't want to like walk us through like all of this too much, but yeah, that's just like my thought process with it. Like, this is a completed one, so I might move her to my completed section. I'll move her to my completed section because I'm already getting the vibe that I'm going to need more space. So let's get to organizing. Okay, so I think this turned out pretty cute. So I wind up front facing these, so therefore I'll have more space for the 3rd book, the 2 other books for this one. I think there's 1 more for this one, and then I have some more Abby books as well, and then whatever plus is here. So I feel like with these 2 being front facing, that opens up more space. I think there's going to be like another one here, but I think for right now we have a nice amount of like built-in space. And then my Emily Henry and my Allie Hazelwood, I just decided to put these all together, and they'll just be stacked on top of each other. They're both H girls, so it's all gonna be good, and therefore they'll just stack up here. So let's go stand back up and get to the ones with all of my single or completed romance series. Okay, so hello from up here. We are back with this shelf again. So these are all of my standalones, and I just realized that like I put these up here backwards. Like, why did you do that? I need to see your spines so I can group them together. But the plan for this is going to be just group them, of course. Like, if it's a completed series, put them with their completed series. If not, just like put them in here. I just wanted to also look very full as well, since these are completed. So that is the plan with these, and I'm gonna have to like resort these because I also want to keep them by their author. So I have multiple Jasmine Guillory ones, I have multiple Alexa Martin ones, so I just want to put them together as well. And then not in alphabetical order. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. I would not be putting them in alphabetical order. I just did that with my historical romances, but I'm over that now. I won't be doing that with this one. We just want to make her cute, so let me organize them like that and then start putting them up. Okay, so we have organized this one. Oh my gosh, I just realized I put Crazy Rich Asians over there. So I had front faced this one thinking that I had a lot of room and I just wanted this shelf to be full. But literally, y'all, I just remembered I have Crazy Rich Asians. But I also need just like one book space for the third book in this series, which is on my TBR card. So let's just fix that. Even though this cover is stunning, that's why I picked her. Wasn't the biggest fan of this book itself, but I stand by like this being such a beautiful cover. So the only reason why she remains here is because she's cute. I'm gonna see if I can still front face it because I do have some space. Okay, I'm just gonna hide the first Crazy Rich Asians behind this book. We're just gonna do that just so it looks nice and full, and when I finish the third book in this, then I'll turn that one right, put Crazy Rich Asians back, and then this will be nice and full again. But we're gonna do this. This is the final result of it all now. The first Crazy Rich Asians is just gonna be hidden behind this one, but all good. We're officially done with this shelf. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with my contemporary books that I had moved out of the way of my two romance shelves. So let's sort that out. Okay, so before we get to the contemporary, I do have some mysteries, thrillers, or whatever that I need to put up here. So this is my mystery thriller shelf. So I feel like your girl, she got enough space. I can definitely just fit these in here. So that's what I'm just gonna do. Ooh, I just realized I also have two mystery books that are on my TBR card. So it's time for some of these to go horizontally. I think I'm going to do it with my hardcovers because that'll free up more space. So jokes, I actually do need to rearrange this one and I can't just slide those in there, so let's just do that. Okay, I'm like hunched over in this, but as you can see, I have made this look full while still having built-in space for the other books that are there. So as you saw, these two books, once I finish the first one of this one, these two are going to go here, and that'll free up space for me to put the first book of this series on there. The only thing is, I think it might be a tight squeeze to the other book by this author, The Symphony Secrets. It may be a little bit of a tight squeeze for that one, but I think overall I have built-in space for this, and I just need to like maneuver some books around. Now we are done with that one, and we can go to my contemporary shelf, which has some built-in space as well, so it may not require that much organization. Okay, so we have reached the contemporary shelf now, and these are just like pictures that I need to do something with. But as you can see, I have built-in space because when I turn her around, there's more space. I might have to do another flip around and do some stacks because I'm looking at what I have right over there, and I don't think it's all gonna fit in this amount of space. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that first. Then I'm gonna put the paperback ones next to these, hopefully. But that is the plan, is to flip these and then see if I can fit the paperbacks there and see if everything will fit that way. So let's get into it. Okay, so we had a change of plans. I wound up just doing all of these horizontally because I also see over there that I have like another contemporary or so to go here. So I just going to make this one all hardcover contemporary ones. And then I have one other shelf that has contemporary books on there too. And they have paperbacks mixed in as well. So I'll just do it that way. I'll just take these paperback ones and put them on that shelf. So we'll do it that way. It's not the way that I wanted to, but that's the way we're gonna do it. I also thought this one was gonna be short enough so I could sit it up there, but like, of course it's not. I want to put something though, like some decoration temporarily right here. Okay, my rocks have leveled up. They're now gonna go on this shelf, so therefore there's more space to actually display them. I feel happier now that I have something right there. And let's go to the other shelf. So picking you up and taking you up. Okay, so this is the other contemporary-ish shelf that I have. As you can see, it's already stacked up with the paperbacks. So I'm just gonna have to, this is just gonna turn into another horizontal shelf. And I'm just gonna have to lay these down in order to get the other ones in there. So my cute little front-facing books, it's time for them to go lay down. And ta-da! We are officially locked and loaded. I went with horizontal so that all of these books can fit here. So we are officially stacked here. I just really wanted the shelf to be as utilized as much as possible so that I didn't have to pick with another shelf. That's also the point of that as well. But I think that like overall it's kind of nice. Like each shelf kind of has like their own structure or whatever, and that doesn't really bother me a lot. So I like this. And that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed organizing my books with me. As you can see, it does take a minute. I do rearrange things, but I put utilization over aesthetic all the time when it comes down to my shelves. So they may not be the most aesthetic looking shelves, but they are well loved and they are fully packed. So I'm happy that I was officially able to get all these books up off of the floor and on my shelves and now I can look at them in their rightful place. If you made it all the way to the end, please feel free to leave behind this emoji to let me know that you did. Also, feel free to let me know how you like to organize your bookshelves. Do you do them alphabetically? Do you do them by color? Do you do them by size? Do you do them by genre? Like, how do you like to organize your bookshelves? I would be very interested in knowing that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you back again. And until next time, bye.